Welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this video, I'll be showing this magma cube slash magma cream farm, depending on what you class it as, the item or the mob. So if we look inside this thing, there are iron golems with walls around them and some wither roses down the bottom here. So at the moment I've got 5 layers. You don't need 5 layers. You can have more than 5 layers. It's up to you. I just put 5 on and it seems to work quite well. I mean, I get a lot of items quite quickly. I wanted to make this farm so that I could use it to get a lot of magma blocks. I know it uses a lot of magma blocks. I could do 1 layer, get some magma blocks from that to finish the farm, and then I wanted to be able to use them for my zombified piglin farm. This farm has to be based in basalt deltas. I've put a AFK spot right at the top of the world. If we go up here, yep, I've just put a block up here. If you AFK on here, then only a few bedrock blocks are in the range, and actually no gaps under here could be in range, even if they're as close as possible. So you get magma cream quite quickly. Oh, I forgot I wasn't in creative mode. Okie dokie, so I'm going to be in the super flat. I might be attacked by some different bouncy things. So I'll take this opportunity just to point out this is a basalt delta, in case you didn't know. I assume basically everyone will, it's just this is a very simple farm, so for anyone that's not the most knowledgeable, then this is basalt delta. So you can see the magma cubes come jumping along, and then they'll try and get to the iron golems. Sometimes the iron golems can actually hit them and help deal some more damage and break them apart quicker. Either the magma cream, if they die up there, or the magma cubes left over will fall into this bit at the bottom here with all the wither roses. Because this is soul sand, the hoppers below can pick up the items, and then I've got them going into this dropper, which is then shooting them out so they can be teleported up, but you would just have that go into some chests or something. As you can see, only really these walls here are required to keep in the iron golem. The reason why there's these ones up here is to stop magma cubes being able to jump in between them and get stuck. Not even a little magma cube can fit between 2 walls. Magma cubes cannot spawn in these very corners, so there are a couple spawn points sort of lost, but if you made this circle bigger and a magma cube was able to spawn here, it would then need space here and could straight away jump that way, and then it won't see the iron golem and try and jump over here. This circle I've set up a magma cube in any of the furthest away bits will still see the iron golem. So I have chosen this height because 1, the big magma cubes can't jump out of it, but also I've made it slightly higher than that. The big magma cubes can't even jump high enough to get any of their hitbox above these blocks here, so they can't push back other magma cubes on this lowest level. So you need these to be magma blocks so that no other mobs can spawn on here. And then if we go above this, there are slabs here, bottom slabs, to stop anything spawning on the top. Ah, here's some XP up here. I wonder what died over here. So I'm now gonna show you how to build a layer of this farm plus the collection bit down here. So if you choose the center of your farm, I'm going to pretend it's this slab here. You then need to go across 4 blocks from that, so there's 3 in between, and place whatever you're having the hoppers go into. I'm just going to put a double chest. Then you want a hopper here, 3 hoppers facing into it from either side, and then 6 back from all of those, so you make a 7x7 area. So I'm now gonna break that slab that was just there to show the middle of the farm. Okay, so everything except this very last edge is just feeding across this way towards the chest, and then this last edge brings it all to the middle one, which then feeds into the chest. Then you need to put soul sand on top of all of these hoppers. Once you've got all of those, you need to put wither roses on top of all of them. If you're doing it in survival, you could take advantage of the number and try and make sure you've used up 49. Once you've done that, you need to place a block on the side of all of these. So then you'll have this, and then you need to build up 5 blocks on top of all of these. Then you'll have 6 blocks of whatever block you chose. I've just gone with stone because it's easy to obtain. So once you've done this, you now need to build your first spawning layer out of the magma blocks, which I will show you a picture to show the pattern. Okay, so I'm going to do this a lot easier way. Boom, there we go. Oh, hang on, let's remove these. Sorry, this shows I cheated. So now your farm should look like this. The walls are a lot easier, like the full block walls, not the ones inside. You just need to go across and up from all the magma blocks. Just make a 3 high block wall, which I'm also going to cheat at. Remove the evidence. Yeah, I've put all the time and effort in to build that wall. Now we just need to put in the iron golems in the middle. You need to use some sort of wall. I just use the stone brick ones because they look a bit nicer. First, what you need to do is from the magma block, go down 2 blocks, build across into the middle with a top slab, and then remove the temporary blocks. Then you need to put walls around that. After that, you have to build up 2 blocks and place another ring of walls. Then you can add your iron golem. I'm just going to spawn it sort of on top so it falls down. If I can remember how to do an iron golem. There we go. I've hired help. So that's your first iron golem. Its head should be level with 1 block above the magma blocks. And these walls here should be level with the floor. If you're just doing 1 layer, that's the only iron golem you need. And you would just put some extra walls up here. So another ring, and they will stop any magma cubes from being able to jump on top of these ones. The reason why you have to use a top slab here is because that stops the walls connecting, which they would with a regular block, which would then lift the head of the iron golem up. Now, because I'm just doing 1 layer, I would put in the roof, which all you do is you place top slabs on this whole wall, and over here, so then this room would be 3 blocks tall. If you were doing 2 layers, you would, instead of putting that roof on, you would put another magma block layer. You don't need to place anything on top of the wall then. That's only a 1 high gap and nothing can spawn in there. So you would build the next layer, which once again I'm going to cheat at. And the walls as well. Yeah, I've cheated it. I've double cheated this time. And I need to add another iron golem for this layer. On the walls above the iron golem's head, you need to place a top slab here. Then what you need to do is go up 2 blocks and add another ring of walls. And then you could put an iron golem in there, which I will hire help again. Not making... Oh, I made the same mistake. That time it was an accident and not... I forgot how to do it. We need another ring of walls. And I need to stop being so clumsy. I haven't played Minecraft very much recently. So this should make sense at this point. You just keep adding more layers with more iron golems, and it's just a repeating pattern. And then once you decide you want to stop, you can put in the roof, which, as I said before, you just place slabs on the walls and inwards, covering the whole thing up. I'm gonna cheat at it. Oh, we're having some magma cubes spawn and die already. Yeah, I went just far enough away that some could spawn in. You get quite a lot quite quickly with this farm. Okay, I've put all the time and effort to build the roof. There we go. Hopefully I got it right, otherwise that would be kind of embarrassing. Yeah, that's correct. So there will be a gap above here, just like there's gaps in between, so no magma cube can jump through it. And now this farm is ready, so we would build some sort of AFK spot centered on this farm to the very top of the world. So now I am in the AFK spot and should be getting items picked up and going into that chest. I think this is being slowed down by the other one. So I'm going to remove this one and just show some more of that one again. Also, I've just realised I've had the sounds off the whole time. So if anyone wants to listen to what this sounds like, it's this. Yeah, pretty much just the disgusting noise of magma cubes. So you can sometimes get some items stuck on here if the iron golem kills them. You could make the gap bigger and then it's less likely to happen, but then the iron golems can't really hurt them as easily and they'll take longer to die, and there's less spawning points, so I don't think it's worth, you know, widening this hole to deal with that issue. So I think that's going to have to end today's video with double magma cream and causing light because of Optifine. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. Bye!